What's good, y'all? This is the Soul Talk Podcast. I am your host, Dooch. I got my boy.
Bird Brook, I'm here. Out of all people, how do you have it? Bring back the classic price, too.
Oh for real.
You tell me my shoe ain't real, but you got shit in the back. That's probably how you fucking up.
Give us your top fives.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
What's good, y'all? Soul Talk Podcast. I should have earned this real quick. What's good, y'all? Soul Talk Podcast. Episode 16. 16. Shout out to everybody that's been pulling up. TZ, Bam, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We've had a bunch of guests in a row.
Mook.
Yeah, Mook. Hayes. Yeah, B.O.
Well, B.O. ain't a guest no shit.
Yeah, she part. And then this next person is a person that I thought about when we started it because of his knowledge of sneakers and all that stuff and culture and all that stuff. I'll credit you with the reason why I wear Air Forces again.
Oh, that's
or Dookies, as we call them. Unreal. He's the guy that he was sending them to me. Like every one, pink ones, brown ones, all of them. Like for real,
color of the month.
On the real, that's what they was doing, the color of the month. This show was, that's definitely what they was doing, the color of the month. But we got my guy John.
Got to get on my Air Force One.
No, he was for a while, bro. He was just sending them like these came out, these out. You know what I'm saying? The purple ones. Which ones was it? I remember pink with the gum bottom.
Mm-hmm. The greens.
The greens. The yellow.
The white on white.
Yeah.
The red with the gum bottom.
Yeah, the blue with the gum bottom. Yeah.
He was the yellow, the jaws or just the yellow joints?
Just like, so maybe in like 2020, 21, like he was doing the color of the month thing. Okay. And it was actually a callback to even before I even got into kicks. But like there was a period where before the state we in now where sneakers release every damn day, right? It's way too many releases to have like the new Jordan even feel like the new Jordan for very long, right? We get 3-4 Jordans a week. Nigga, your new Jordans is only new Jordans for one day. We might get 3 pair that day. So like depending on what you got.
Right.
It don't mean nothing. But like
that's a fact.
When we grew up.
I never really thought about that.
It changed sneaker culture a lot. When we grew up, you used to get one like special limited edition. You remember when Air Force Ones had the limited edition thing? Yeah. It was one a month.
The LE.
Just one a month. Yeah, the LE. Yeah. The LE. And
I remember.
And when I was still in high school, like really my early sneaker collecting days, that was still the norm. And I remember my first like sneaker plug was just it wasn't even a discount. It was just a manager that would hold shoes
for you,
right? Like my first plug was at Bayshore, and it was just the manager would hold the shoe for me, right? Okay. I wasn't on the employee staff, but I kept coming every month for my Air Force One. Like, all right, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get these. So then they just started looking out. So then in 2020, Nike was doing like a callback, and it was just like once a month we're gonna release a higher quality, kind of a basic, right? Like just a white shoe with a red check with a gum bottom, but it's a classic.
Yeah,
They were doing that, and Dooch, in the stage that I'm at now, I'm really like, I definitely think I'm an Air Force One legend. In Milwaukee, legend. Air Force One legend for sure. I'm not even gonna hold you. Air Force One legend. That's not.
He like Joe, though. Like Fat Joe.
Yeah, I have done. I've done the forces, but like I think my superpower currently is the sale thing. Dooch will tell you. I'm good. Yeah. Not only do I get a lot of sneakers. My specialty is like I get a lot of cool sneakers
for the low.
Yeah. And because I've been in it for so long, I've seen the hype moments. I've seen the not so hype moments. So like I love the era that we're in right now where like shit sits and I have a better opportunity
to catch it for the low.
To get it on sale. Yeah. It has really changed my approach at just like at collecting or at shopping, and I'm a lot more patient. One thing I learned is because I've been seeing sneaker leaks since like 2000 and maybe 4, 5, right? Like just I remember the early 23 is back days. And just knowing the release date, right? Like just knowing the release date, at least I know what's coming up in 6 months, right? Like I've been seeing sneaker leaks for real. 2000, like I said, 2004, 2005, but just like not only do we know it's coming out, but I might have seen a picture. Of it, right? That's,
even if it was a fucked up picture. I've
been seeing that, right? Like I think now it would be like Z sneakers, and sometimes you'll see the like. You know, the Photoshop of it. Like, I've been seeing those.
Yeah, for forever.
For forever
like
now.
The mock-ups.
The mock-ups. And because I'm already looking forward to shit, right? Like, I might have been looking forward to, like, let's just say those 11s, right? Like, you knew they were coming out a year in advance, right?
Right.
I've been looking forward to them for a year. And now that it's sitting, I can wait a little bit longer to buy it, right? Like, I already been waiting. I've been waiting. You think I'm not going to wait for him to hit a 40% off? No. Like, now that I can buy them. So my patience game has grown so much because of that and just the era that we're in. And I also know, like, it be highs and lows to this shit. So, like, the hype might come back. It might not be, you know, this year, next year, whatever, but, like, the hype eventually will come back. And I'm gonna be like, damn, I wish I could have got those on sale. or like years will go by and they'll just become scarce just because of time, right? Yeah. And I'll be like, damn, I wish I would have got the double. Or, damn, I wish I would have got that. Especially when it was just rotting on shelves. And
that's a fact. Like the Aqua 8s and shit like that.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
I got a lot of moments where I've been waiting to get something that's been on sale for the longest, and then I go, it's like, oh yeah, we sent those back already. Like,
no,
be salty.
Like damn,
salty.
So you know
I'm
how
out 2 days.
How niggas hunt on release date is how I hunt the sale. Like, that's me. Like the moment that the sales start, I'm cart. I might have a pre-saved cart for a sale. I'm looking at this shit in cart every day. Like, yo. 20? No, I need 30. I need a higher. I need a higher.
That's a fact. He is the nigga that sends the code. Like, hey, nigga.
You got an hour, dog. You got 59 more minutes to this shit, my nigga. I just got it. Sometimes I'll be mad if I take a screenshot of some shit and niggas see that I took it 3 hours earlier, and then it's like I just sent it out. It's like you gave me bad work. Nigga, you had the code, but then you had the plug. You had the plug, and I'm like, dog, I sent this to 30 niggas. Bro. Like,
my fault.
My bad. I forgot.
I forgot you.
Yeah, I forgot you.
But
I did so much good today.
And I had to get me. I had to get me.
I had to make sure it was good for me. And then I make sure everybody.
So John is that guy. You know what I'm saying? On the real. But how y'all doing? How you been?
I'm good, man.
Good.
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 Yeah, man.
Great, man.
Thank
I got
you both for having
you already know.
It seemed like every episode it's a birthday. It's my son's birthday.
Happy birthday, son. You get him kicked? You get him kicked?
Yeah. He's
it's the littlest one?
No. My 17-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. What does he be wanting for kicks?
He's not a Nike. He's a DC skater.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I told him I remember that era, bro. The skateboard era, bro. Niggas was vanned out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. Now I'm bougie by my man. Don't let me go through a phase of like some shit, because I'll be like, hey, I still know the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like hey, this your bag. I know the good ones now.
It don't matter what shoe it is. I still know the good ones.
I do know.
So yeah, he's not the. My entire house is kind of slightly different, so I'm more of everything. My 14-year-old, he loves the Jordans, and he's into that.
Okay, and traditional sneakers.
Traditional.
4-year-old, he's don't care. He
Spider-Man shoes.
As long as the Spider-Man matches shirt, he good. So,
he funny, dog.
Then I got my oldest is in the house. He's a New Balance.
Okay. He a runner guy.
Yeah. Okay. All black. He'll get all black at the same shoe. I said, bro, you a referee or something, bro? Like, what's up with this? And he hoops, so he wear nothing but KDs. So
okay.
KDs.
Okay.
It's just That's his stick with the KD.
Does he do
stuff.
the KDs on the casual side too, or is it just?
No, it's just for hooping.
It's just for hooping. Okay.
I wear my KDs.
Casual
Outfit.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, wear hooping shoes.
These ain't never touching the court. No.
Yeah. Like, I got
I know
the pearl.
I definitely know people like that.
And he
for
like,
sure.
Dad wearing his hooping shoes with a fit. I said, what are you talking about?
They don't understand
Y'all wearing
that.
Jordans. Those
I'm about to say
hooping shoes.
Jordans are hooping shoes, though. They just don't understand that.
It has changed so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Jordans
bro.
are, especially the ones that people be wearing, have become lifestyle shoes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when we think about like how old the sneaker is at this point, it's okay for me. Like sometimes I'll be feeling bad. I have gotten my kid he has some foam posits,
Okay.
right? Like some foams, which are good shoe, whatever. But
And it's
all-
good for kids because that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're indestructible, dog.
indestructible. I'll be like, yo, hoop at these, right? Hoop at these, dog. Why you don't want to take the foams?
Right.
Like, but then it's like, okay, technologically there should be better tech shoes out now, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Or like he'll have some fly retros that I'll be like, yo, you don't want to be the kid out there in the eights, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to flex on them, and he like, no,
He said no, I want to be.
Yeah.
But I guess we can go through what everybody got on.
Oh, yeah, I'm rocking the 11 Rare Airs. First time hitting the floor, I wasn't. I got these on sale.
I fuck with that.
So yeah, I fuck with, like I
love
told
it.
Deuce about this before. I fuck with the whole.
You got the pack.
The pack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I fuck
fuck-
with-
you made it a
okay.
pack and shit.
I fuck with them doing iteration of each
Model.
model.
Yeah.
So you got the 3s, the 4s, the 1s, and these.
Are you like a pack completer? If there is,
Yeah,
a
if
pack,
there-
if there is a
if
pack,
they-
a themed pack,
I would make it. I would make
a
one.
pack.
Yeah, I would make one.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't. I never bought one before. I never bought a pack.
Okay.
The Jordan pack.
You bought a pack.
I bought many packs.
Yeah,
I have it. Yeah.
I wish I could say that. I wish I could be like, I was too cool for the packs.
You know what?
They got me with some bullshit.
It's two that almost got me was the Jordan 11, the
11
Final
Tones?
Moment. Oh, okay.
Okay, nah.
and then
No, I know that one, yeah.
the penny.
The penny
foam
5
body
with the one with the Sharpie.
With the Sharpie.
Okay, yeah. See,
Yeah.
But the other shoe was not good.
yeah.
So that's what took me out.
Yeah,
Like,
what was that? The 6, 5? No, that was 6, right?
Bro, when they was doing that countdown pack shit, and it was almost like, hey, we gonna make one shoe that y'all really want, and one shoe
pair
that's gonna
with
be
a shoe.
fucked up.
Yeah. One
Like,
shoe that y'all definitely don't want.
They was
Yeah.
still getting me, and once again, even back then, a callback to me being the sale nigga. I remember Playmakers had to start splitting the packs. Right,
Yep.
because they couldn't sell.
They couldn't
They
sell
couldn't
the
sell.
racket-
They
the
couldn't
other
sell the
shoe.
shit together,
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
just like, "Fuck it, we gonna cut the box in half. And one of these gonna get super discount, and one of these gonna sell at $150."
Yeah.
And my like superpower was knowing when they were gonna split the
split it,
pack,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I would get the shit that I wanted. But I was
Shout out to
like,
Playmakers.
yeah, shout out to Playmakers, man. Like I go all the way back, but. I also was buying some bullshit packs. I'm not gonna front. Like it was good when I could get the Playmakers, you know what I'm saying? Split. But like sometimes I was just like, I really need these. You know what I'm saying? I really need this shoe. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm buying
shit.
both. Yeah, I really need these.
I got on 16 bread ones. I bought these from Playmakers. While we talking about it, I definitely caught these from Playmakers. Shout out to Red.
I didn't have red as a plug. Shout out to me not having that plug. I know who she is now. But she wasn't plugging.
Shout out to Red,
Plug it.
that's my digger. No, you got it. What you got? You got on?
Air Max 1, Live Together, Play Together.
See,
I think this is 2019.
you've been that guy too. Air Max 1.
I do love. Actually, this was one of the ones that really got me into.
Yeah.
This and the Safaris.
Oh yeah, the one I love those.
I love those too.
Yeah.
I recently got a double of those because I'm that guy.
Yeah, I need to
can't
get. I need to
have
get a
those.
pair. I
Yeah.
do remember you wearing those.
Yeah, those are my shit. I've run through a pair pretty much. One of the most surprising things about that shoe, I didn't know until I got the double recently, was that the fur gets lighter with time.
Okay,
So
I fuck with that.
yeah, so I didn't know that, right? So like when I got the new, like I bought a
Thought
pair
it
of
was fake.
StockX. No, I just was like, I don't remember this shoe being this dark. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember the hair being this
That
dark.
dark, yeah.
But then I went and I looked at pictures and I was like, oh, like the sun makes the shoe, makes the shoe change over time. So
I fuck with that.
I fuck with it too. Like I'll shoot you some pictures, but
I fuck with that.
I need to get to wearing the new ones because that shoe was also like, as of this year, maybe 8 years old. Air Max are only supposed to do like maybe 10 worn. So I need to wear all my Air Max.
You gotta wear all your shoes. John is also the guy. I think I talked about you when your what's the names went bad. Your ones.
Which ones? No.
The one you had the sparkle on them. I forgot which one.
Yeah, that ain't going back. No, nigga, them still get worn.
I'm still rocking those.
Just wipe that off.
Yeah, you wipe that right off. Wipe that right off. That little Tinkerbell shit. Wipe that right off, dog.
But I definitely remember you sending me a picture like, dog, look at this shit, dog.
Mm-hmm. That is now it's like one of the tells if your shoe is authentic.
Yeah,
like if it's a dead stock pair from that era. They do the little sparkle shit. So,
I fuck with that.
Yeah, so now like and somebody can do like me, like you could take like a leather oil and like kind of clean up.
And thank you for calling the Hardship Loan Center.
Yeah, it's a tell for authenticity.
What about this call?
So shit. Okay, yeah. So
no, my fault. I called somebody on accident and I just heard it in the headphones. But what was the first shoe? The first shoe, since we're talking about the history in it.
For me,
do you remember?
They got me like.
That got you like, yeah, this is something I want to do.
I'll tell you the first shoe I doubled on.
Okay.
First shoe I doubled on was those white and forest green 4s. The ones which really I don't like that much. Looking back on it, I don't love that shoe because it was like a mostly white shoe with just the green thing, the green little eye stayed at the top. And I
those the ones that they did the different colors?
So they did the different colors.
Yeah, they
this
like
time.
purple.
Yeah, they did it. When they did the
like
retro,
purple, red.
Yeah,
they did that a couple years ago, and it was kind of like a callback to that pair.
Yeah,
because when that pair came out, it might have been like 2004, 2005, and it was just that.
Yeah.
Like they were still like figuring out the retro pluses, and I went to a school. My school colors were like white, green, and black. So for me, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna wear the shit out of this."
Yeah. So that's why you got the double.
Yeah, I had the double. I was like, "No, I'm wearing these for sure. I'm gonna kill it." But by then, I think I was already like into it. I was just like figuring out, hey, how deep, like how much do I want to do with this? Right? Like, am I gonna be the guy that 3 years later still got the fresh pair? Like that was like the early days of me figuring that out, and I did, and I was the guy. Like I later ended up having a rule where like I wouldn't wear shit for 3 years. I just wouldn't wear it. I would buy it and just throw it in the stack, and it would just sit and sit and sit. I hated that. I think it's actually one of my worst habits, and it's still hard to fight now. And it's funny when we were talking about your son's birthday. I was thinking I buy my kids shoes in advance. I just, because I'm always hunting the sale.
You always got some shit on that.
Yeah, my son is, my oldest right now is like a size 5, and he already has stuff in like a 7, 7.5. Like I've already bought it, right? And it come from that, but it
come from the
3-year thing, right? It came from the 3-year thing, and just like it being a bad habit where I was like, I want you to have shit where everybody else done fuck that shit up.
And you bring out a fresh pair.
Bring
out a fresh pair.
Bring out the like but it's hard. And as a dad, a call back to us talking about the new Jordan only being a new Jordan for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
right? Like it's a new Jordan until
it's
tomorrow.
Shit, just all sneakers now, low key.
That was a pack. You know what I'm saying? That was a pack. Right. But there was also like 5 other 11s.
I'm just about to say that. Yeah,
right?
bro.
So it's hard to know like what is the new Jordan, and I sometimes be feeling bad because I want what we had growing up of like the new Jordan Monday, right, or whatever. Wednesday. I'm younger than y'all.
Yeah,
so
Wednesday.
Like, I was in high school when they was doing it on Saturday.
Okay, yeah, Saturday. I definitely remember Saturday.
Yeah, I was a Saturday. Thank God they had already changed it. Skipping school. Like I hear about y'all savage ass days. I be like,
we was going before.
Wild.
Yeah, we in school, bro. Come in late to school.
Coming late to school is wild. Yeah, that's
in them.
Yeah.
Put them on.
Nigga, I'm flexing on the teacher. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I'm not even coming to your
Don't be the kid that didn't get them and you had a fit for that shoe. And your shoes is totally off from what. So you knew who didn't get them and who was going to go get them. Oh, you didn't get them because you got on fucking orange.
You got some bullshit.
You thought you
was gonna
catch her. Nah. So I remember New Jordan Monday.
Yeah.
Right? For me, like for y'all the Wednesday, for us it was like New Jordan Monday. And because sneakers released less frequently, you kind of got to wear them for a minute.
For sure.
For a minute, whereas like now that matters a lot less, right? Like nobody cares because
now you really could do what you doing and sit on them because so much shit come out, bro. You could really just
So for me, it just be like I just don't want you to have what the masses are wearing right now, right? Like there is no that's the new Jordan.
Yeah,
it's a real science to your method because you always gonna be. It's not ahead of the game, but you letting them get their shit out the way, and then you're still catching. And
niggas be like,
but you're wearing your shit, and people like, damn, I remember them. So
and they be fresh too.
I was in the gas station, like, damn, I fucked mine up. Yours fresh,
because you wore them the day they came out.
Mannequin, I call them the mannequins.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's crazy because y'all. It used to be such a compliment to be able to do it the day
of. Yep.
And now it's like, dang, why you have to do that fast? Dog,
but it's the thing that you saying that because they came out less frequently, you know what I'm saying? Being the person that had them the day of, you know what I'm saying? Going out and you and your guy. I remember it was at least 7 or 8 of us, and all of us would have them on with different fits. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you could do that a little bit more. And now it's kind of annoying because it's like, bro, all the shoes you had to match me, my guy. Yeah, like yo, all this, 4 other shoes came out today. You could do New Jordans too, dog. We could do something different. I remember the crew setup stuff, and I loved the crew. I remember seeing the crew and then being the one in the crew that didn't have them. I'm back in the all whites, I guess. They clean though. You know what I'm saying? They clean. Like I've been in clean all whites for a long time, but it's like, dang, I don't have.
Are you a person that triples and quadruples on the whites, all whites? If you cut yourself?
I went years without buying all whites, and I recently started buying all whites again. I still buy the fancy all whites.
Yeah, I got the same one. I think you sent me the code for if I'm not mistaken.
I do buy the fancy all whites, even when we was doing the color of the month.
Yeah, I still bought the all white. The one with the toothbrush or shit.
Yeah. Something different. I don't usually have like many all whites, but I might have like.
You have a fresh pair,
fresh pair, and then like a backup that's like a fancy pair. Okay, right, and then like after I go through that pair, maybe I wear the fancy and then buy another backup. Okay, fancy or something like that.
What's going on in sneaker news? So they're showing all the shit that's dropping for next week, which is All-Star Weekend. So you know they do a bunch of releases of Jordans and
they going berserk this time around though.
Do you have a favorite All-Star shoe, like ever?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
So there's been some flame, and there's some classic Jordans that are All-Star shoes. I think of the Aqua 8s. So it's like
Aqua 8s. I was about to say. Yeah. And shout out to Keith. He just talked about that shoe with that. He talked about it with that All-Star game.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a
classic one. It's a classic one. That probably is it, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not
All-Star shoe.
I'm gonna be.
I gotta go through them now that you said that. That's crazy.
I mean, you got Galaxies,
right? Galaxy shit.
That
was who Rondo did that, right?
I forgot. I just remember them coming out.
I don't know if they were one specific. I don't know if they were like a player sig for that All-Star game.
Yeah, I think Rondo was the one.
Drop.
He might have worn.
He won.
Oh, Rondo did.
I think Rondo won in the All-Star game. But I'm going to be playing with mine is going to be the Columbia 11s.
Oh yeah, San Antonio.
That's a hard one.
San Antonio, that was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm thinking about that. That was a good one too. Damn, Jordan used to be. He used to be stunting on there low key.
It's cool to see somebody playing them.
Yeah.
Like, when I think about it like that, that brings a little bit more. Because now we get a lot of All-Star games. Like, well, there's a couple All-Star game ones that I really like, right? But like nobody's playing them. There's really no history to it. So when I think about like even the foam, had you not said Rondo Warren. Because like that was so far after Penny was out of the league, right? Yeah. So it's like it wasn't gonna. We don't have like a Penny wearing the foams in a game doing something crazy to a nigga memory. So then it's like there's almost two categories of like player worn actual All-Star games, and then like the sneakers that have released around the All-Star game.
Just think about all the phone positives it is that and how many All-Star games he played in that he could have wore.
Now that's hard. Yeah, that's
something crazy. Dog. It's just I know that All-Star shit. That I think they do it because of what I'm saying, the break and all that stuff. But I remember, was that around All-Star time, bro? I know it was winter, but I always tell this story of me driving to Chicago, bro, in a raggedy ass car to go get them Kobe. What was the high top ones? The super highs with the stitching shit on the back with the Achilles.
9?
I think that's a 9. The masterpiece joints. Like I drove, I was like, do I have to have those? Dog?
I'm doing it.
Like I remember doing that, but yeah, man. Shout out to the All-Star game is coming up next. Well, when this drops. Oh, he sure did. There you go. Right there.
Warm. That's dope.
And then he's guarding the Mamba.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to just the NBA. I know they just had the trade deadline, so a lot of niggas moved around.
They moved around.
A lot of niggas
getting
big
niggas. Some niggas that. If I was a Bucks fan, I'd be pissed right now, bro. Like, stop playing with me, fam.
And then I hate that after the fact you say, I'm not fucking leaving. Like, come on.
I showed you where I
did you really show us? Like, come on. And then Doc Rivers
I think that the DJ couldn't get the deal done, bro.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. Done in the summer.
I can see, I can think so. I just don't think they could get the deal done. It was too short of a notice and shit. And for him, you can't what do you get, bro?
I want a bag. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
I want a bag. Hey,
what do you get for him, bro?
We giving up. We officially go back to rebuilding.
Yeah, bro. We need all kind of picks. And we need some good, solid people. They ain't got to be superstars, but
we been through this.
Yeah,
I've been through Bucks rebuilding. Now we gotta wait for another kid.
Right.
You can swap
some kid that's in grade school right now.
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna need a bag to have to go back to this.
Yeah, bro. So
we gotta go scouting around the world now. Yeah, man.
But have they started showing people who like the All-Star shoes?
Yeah, they showed
like Ant and
Ant has that's my guy. That's my dog. I'm going to get the orange ones.
Okay.
He's got the All-Star, the orange, and I think Devin Booker has one.
Oh my God, where's shoe?
Is it a book one? Book one or
book two?
Book two now.
Book two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Book two.
That shit was
It's
trash.
terrible.
I don't know. I don't buy current player SIG, so it's like I get it. It's good that somebody is paying attention to the segment because, like, you got to.
Them shits, them Bookers.
I kind of if they're if I fuck with the player, I go get their shoe.
I like that.
No, I fuck with that.
I like that.
So.
We was doing a what's name last week. How many pairs did you buy last year in 2025? It was because we was watching this podcast. Oh, I was watching the podcast, and they did a clip, and the dude said he bought 100, and it was like it averaged out to like two a week. Yeah.
Last year, in some ways, was a good and bad year. Like it was just a terrible year for me personally. So there was periods where like I just wasn't super focused on buying kicks. But it was also good in the fact that like I've been trying to slow down. So I'll say that like I've had years where I've had 50 pairs of shoes, which essentially is one pair
per week.
Yeah, one pair a week. My biggest issue is because I buy shoes on sale, I'll get 3 or 4. Right? Like I'm so used to paying $180 to $200
For one pair.
Yeah, that is like, oh, I'm getting both of these. Like,
Right,
I was down to pay $180 for real. If these wasn't gonna sit, I was gonna buy them either way. So now that I'm getting it for half or for 30 or 40, sometimes it ends up like when sneakers come to my house, it's usually a couple. It's not one pair.
I fuck with that.
So probably in the 20s. It's probably like maybe 20 to 30.
That's where I stopped at.
That's where I stopped.
I stopped at 23.
Okay. That's not bad. That's like I think that's a good year. That's like 2 a month.
I had a slow year, so
you had a slow year. What's a slow year for you?
I like 10.
Oh, okay, yeah. But you got some heat too, because I'm undefeated. Like, the bikes. Now I will say I'm in a different. I think we all in different phases of sneakers, and like I love that you buying like the SIGs, right? Like you buying the SIGs. Dooch is still getting more hyped pairs. But I also buy like you do. You buy essentials. Like, like, I'm very much an essentials guy. Like I'm a very like Air Max 1 simple colorway, something crazy. Jordan 1 low on sale. Almost any of the hype pairs don't attract my attention.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a collab. Maybe 3 years.
Okay.
Any collab.
Yeah.
Single collab, anything in maybe 3 years, and like almost none of it even like appeals to me at this point. Like once the hype get there and like all the attention, I start thinking about the work and it starts to like make my skin crawl.
To get them, I see what you said.
I gotta do all this, and then I'm gonna do all this. I'm not gonna hit, and then I gotta pay $500 after I did all this shit. I done gave y'all all my data. I done fucking lined up in the cold. Yo, I done been nice to niggas I don't like. I done done all this stuff,
and I still didn't get them.
And I still didn't get them, and I still gotta go to StockX.
Then the messed up part is you don't get them, and then 2 months later they see you emails or other shit.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, I don't want this shit. I don't want this shit.
I wanted to give you my money when I wanted to give you my money.
That should be trash.
Y'all don't even have sales on your site. What you doing?
Yeah, that shit do be trash, bro. Like when you don't hit on the shoe that you want. Because it's so hyped. That's why I am kind of getting back into the stuff you talking about, the essentials, like
the basics, right?
Yeah. Basic Air Max 1s, Air Forces. Since people, you know what I'm saying.
These Air Forces ain't feeling me
this
yet.
This gonna be the year. It's gonna be the year of the Air Max for me, I think.
Oh, I've had that year. I've had those.
I just bought the 95s, the chocolate ones. The Cocoa Wild one joints.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Fire. I love seeing the 95 back.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah, I love seeing them back in like culture.
And then the neons come out next month, probably a month from now, the 5th. But while we're speaking about Air Maxes, we got the Air Max party, March 26th. Summer at 85, we're gonna start doing some content going towards, you know what I'm saying, just to build some hype up about it. But I think it's gonna be cracking regardless, bro.
Air Max Day party, I'm super excited. I saw y'all even doing it on 3/20.
Yeah, it's on the day and shit. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be dope. And it's coming right after the Adidas party. Shout out to Lena Cole and them. They do that. That's a staple. That's like they've been 10 years in on that shit. They having performances. That's something we gonna aspire to get to where we have motherfuckers come in and perform and it'd be big enough. Where we can charge and have people come in and do
have some people come in and perform. We got some some
local people.
We got some people that we can
I know a nigga.
Well, I know a guy.
That's funny.
I know a guy that knows some guys. Like, that's the crazy thing.
That's funny. Are you a sneaker convention person?
Never been to one.
I've never been to one either,
never
bro.
Been to one. No.
As I've been looking to expand and shit, that's why I just been looking at that like we could set up a table and just be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So here's the thing about it, right? This is an old school mindset when it comes to sneakers. Remember when people wearing the StockX tag was like a flex to the kids?
Yeah, I never understood it.
I never understood it either.
I never understood it
And
either.
the reason I never understood it is because that is kind of like admitting you lost, but like, hey, I lost, but I ain't.
But I didn't lose. Yeah.
I paid for the box. I still got a check, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm paying for the box. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get this off the mouth. I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I have nothing against people who pay for the box, right? But I'm not gonna tell y'all I'm paying for the box.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that just isn't how we give it up. And going to a sneaker convention and having people sell me like face to face, hey, I want $500 for this shoe that I wanted to pay $40.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it don't work for me.
Yeah.
So like going there, and especially when the kid be like 16,
and they got all the,
and they got it all. They got every Travis Scott, and they like, hey dog, I want $1,000 for this.
That's what's crazy. The reason why I brought it up because I've been seeing clips of Fat Joe, and he's saying the same thing. Like they like, I want $1,000. It's like, bro, I'm not paying you $1,000. I swear to God. He's like, me buying this shoe from you is going to raise your stock. Like, I'm not paying you $1,000.
Meek Mills told him that too.
Yeah.
You want me to pay $500 for this shoe, and I can go to the store in Philly and get the same shoe for less? You having me on your page lets you.
But it was even, what was it, it was a limited shoe, and he was like, bro, it doesn't matter. I'm not paying.
Here's the other side of it. It's like, hey, I can just take this L privately as well. Like, I can just, and it's competitive. Like, I can watch it.
I respect you. Can you pick something else?
Yeah.
I respect that. Can you pick something else?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, dog, but I've been seeing Fat Joe. It's been a bunch of clips of Fat Joe. I think it was at that Got Soul convention where I
think he's doing something with them. It just seemed like they're together.
They just did. He was at the thing too. Nigel Sylvester. They did an interview with him too.
Okay.
He bought the kid some shoes, the Kobe's.
Yeah.
Bring the kid some heat.
Yeah, bro.
It's heat, but yeah, I get it.
So they did that drop. They did the Kobe drop with the ones and the ones. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe ones and then the Air Force ones and shit.
What do you think of the Kobe Air Force One line? Like what we've gotten so far. I see your.
I fuck with them for sure.
Those are the best.
Yeah,
everything that has come out.
On the real.
Gonna say it.
Those are my favorites so far. Because they've dropped the black pair like that, and then
I think they missed with giving Ja a all yellow and black one.
Yeah,
they should have saved that for
the Kobe.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is like I think Nike has a bad habit of beating a dead horse.
Man,
and when the Kobe's were just these and a couple other pairs, there was a lot more like hype and attention to it. And now that it's like I think maybe 20 or 30,
it's a black pair, it's a purple,
it's a one
pair,
embossed pair with all the things on the tongue. Like bro.
It made it a little bit too much. I
now
still
like you said, keep it like that.
No, that was
like
I
that.
bought that.
Give us 3 pair and
I didn't even have no trouble getting them, bro. It wasn't no.
Now you got.
I ain't had to go on gold. None of that shit. I just bought them straight off the thing.
People like, I'll wait for the next one.
I care less.
The next one.
You are the guy. You made. He made. Dog. He influenced me to start buying the Mitchell and Ness shorts too.
Oh yeah. I like nice shorts.
Yeah,
like
I
like the shorts over the jersey.
Yeah, he's the person, and he'll send me the discount on that. Hey, Mitchell and Ness, 40, 50, 30, 40, 50% off. I'm just thinking about that because I bought the shorts to go with those shoes. I bought the.
I love that.
The white ones and shit.
My Indian homie would say, we have this thing online. It's like full kit wanker. You got the shorts, and you got the jersey, and you do the shoes, and it's just like, hey, I know this is corny, but this costs a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know.
I did that with the what's names too when I got the Air Max pennies and shit, and I had the shorts. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm complete now. Dog.
I get it.
Final form.
He said, I know this is corny, but fuck you, niggas. This shit costs a lot.
Final form.
What do you think is corny in sneaker culture right now?
That's a good question.
Well, it's always gonna be corny to me. It's the one left shoe and the one right shoe different, but when
they've normalized it. Like Nike put the shoe out like that.
Yeah, the what
you know,
the
like
what
the jaws,
yeah.
all the what does. Like I don't even
banging the two different shoes.
I'm with you, right? I'm with you, because that option has been available since sneaker
forever,
forever, right? But now it's like I can't be mad at the kids because they're like, dog, I bought this shoe. This one is yellow and this one is purple. So and like they go together. You know what I'm saying? Like this is set. And it's like, you right. I'm saying? I'm an old man.
Yeah, dog.
I'm an old man.
Dang, what is this thing?
I seen
think that's corny,
the guy with the Wolf Gray 5s and another shoe. I forgot what other. I think the
Black Metallics.
No, the
damn, I missed out on
the 10s that just came out.
Oh, that's wild.
The shadows.
No, the gray.
The
gray and white 10s on, and the Wolf Gray 5s on.
No, I can't do that.
And his man's just like, man, what is you doing, man? You 35 walking around.
I can't do that.
That's wild.
I just think that the walking would annoy me.
Right.
Like
two different shoes.
Like that would piss me off, bro.
That would
damn. What is
irk
the thing
me,
that
bro.
I think that's corny, bro. I ain't gonna say it because niggas do it. Putting the goddamn thing on Instagram, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get why you are like that. I get why you like that because I'm like that too. But I also am a person who will occasionally show the shoes I bought. So
I get showing them at the house. Like, okay, I got these, but the got them from Nike thing is
the win.
Yeah, the win on the day that they come out and shit like
those
that.
niggas tight, right?
Yeah, on the real. And I think it comes from that, from losing so much.
It's
like,
the nan and the boo boo.
yeah, like, dog, all right, dog.
All right, dog, I got 300 of them.
I was that guy a couple times.
Yeah, I think it comes from salt, from me being salty. Like,
That's why I'm like, I get it. I do. I get both sides of it, man.
Because definitely, it be shit. I'd be like, dog, you don't even.
Right,
you got it.
That's the part that kills me. You don't even fuck with shoes
like that, bro. You just because they so hyped, you went and tried this shit and got them.
You got the whole
bro.
mannequin outfit on too.
Yeah,
that was the thing. So like back in the day, that was the thing. Is like, yo, you got them only to wear them with this weak ass fit. Like this gonna make me even more tight.
The Jordan T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I think my guy probably still do that to this day, dog. He was a Jordan T-shirt, bro.
T-shirt with the shoe. Got to do both
for sure.
For sure. The one was the outside Jordan T-shirt.
Oh, he had that one. No, he has that one.
I had to have that one.
Oh, he definitely had that.
That was the one.
The playground.
Yeah, the playground.
The playground tee is
yeah, that's the one I had to have.
I've seen him wear that one with the threes.
Yeah, it's not it.
No, he has I'm talking about, dog. That was his fit. Like, we knew when everybody was going to get him, he's going to get the T-shirt. Yeah, I know he's going to get the T-shirt.
He's asking the manager.
For the T-shirt at the same time. Yeah, no, he's paying for the T-shirt too at the same time.
Manager looking for him. Like,
shout out,
cleaner off.
Shout out
the T-shirt.
Shout out to no, exactly, bro.
About to get it
all the accessories, like he was good, bro. He was good at Champs.
Have y'all ever worked at a sneaker store?
Nope, I want to. I wanted to a long time ago.
Hibbits. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Hibbits a good one. I worked for Foot Action.
Damn, bro, I should have did that when I was younger, bro.
I got it. I lived in Carolina, so this was like during my school days. Okay. And I had a homeboy that was a stock guy in the back, and once again, I was up there. I was spending the money. I was already coming up there for the releases. That was a good
like
Foot
fuck
Action.
It, come in. Yeah.
And eventually, I made a relationship with like my mans was in the back. I made a relationship with the cashier, and finally, the manager put me on like my senior year of college, and I learned a lot actually about like the business of sneakers. I ended up working for Foot Action for a year, and then I transferred to a Foot Locker in Ohio. So I worked there. So I did like 2 years of the actual store.
I've always wanted to, dog.
It's good experience. Like, did you learn a lot of Hibbits? Did you learn
just the one on East Capitol.
Did you learn though? Like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man, I think that was like one of the more invaluable jobs because it was one of the ones that I always wanted.
Yeah.
I remember being young and being like, yo, I want to work at a cell phone store. I want to work at a shoe store.
Right.
And like by the time I got there, I was damn near an adult and it didn't pay enough. But
but it was just the experience.
Oh, just the experience alone was like it was great, and it was another thing that like working in retail. I've worked in a bunch of retail spots. Is really what made me be like buy it on sale. This shit is going to hit sale.
Right.
And it stuck with me
Yep.
for life. Because I worked at Foot Action they used to have the employee 50.
Yeah, bro.
They used to have a 50.
Shout out to my guy. He's been on this pod. Knock. His cousin used to work at Champs, and they used to do that.
Your 50 plug, and if you was plugged
The
in,
Family and Friends Day.
Family and Friends, yeah.
50% off everything,
Bro,
dog.
I was using and abusing.
we was using and abusing his shit. He used to have the dog. He had calculator, bro. Like I know I can't go over
I got a limit. I got a limit, my nigga. I got a limit, bro. I got a
On the
limit.
real,
Hey,
we was going
they
crazy
only
on
let
this
you
shit, bro.
spend so much.
Yeah, I remember those days. So I wonder if he still work at Champs, dog.
No, what was Hibbett's like? What was her? I know Foot Locker used to be 30. What was Hibbett's discount?
25.
Ooh, okay. Niggas got stingy. They got.
He said niggas got stingy. I definitely remember. It was 50 at Champs, right?
So it was 50. Like they would do an employee weekend. It was supposed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
I remember that. Yeah.
They would do that, but you always got 30.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
30 was every day. And they might have changed it and lowered it. Like it's been years.
I just remember
years.
that weekend, like you said, bro, because niggas used to hunt
No, we run it up.
on the real. Yeah.
My brother's friend,
I wonder if they
he
still
used to
do that.
do his pop's military discount.
Oh yeah, I use that.
I used to call him hey bro, let's
man.
run to the mall.
Hey, bro,
Think I want-
I remember my guys used to stay on the base, and they used to sell them on base.
Yeah,
I forgot it was at a discount.
PX.
Yeah, at the PX.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, nigga. Those niggas used to plug me, though. They used to definitely could get them in there because niggas was not looking for them in there and shit.
To get the little percents off.
What would you say is your biggest steal in your collection? Like something that you like, I can't believe I paid that for these.
That I paid?
Oh,
No, you talking about the
something
lowest?
The lowest.
The lowest?
Like, yeah, the biggest steal. You just like,
Damn.
and sometimes retailers win. Let me say that. Like I know I'm the king
No,
of the
I'm
sale,
with
but,
that,
like, Sometimes retail really do be the
Because
win.
you could, you know what I'm saying, be paying $500, $600, $700. If it's a retail, probably the Sean Weatherspoons, because I got it for retail. Off sneakers and shit.
I'm gonna take it one further. Just in your collection, because I know you so well. You pay retail for Red Octobers.
Definitely did.
I think that's a crazy.
Definitely did.
With what they were, I haven't looked at the value of Red Octobers in a long time.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah,
I
right.
remember.
No, you right. You right
Yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about that is one.
That was
for sure.
For sure.
I think
That's crazy. I didn't know.
you got some topics we're gonna have to revisit.
On the real stuff.
I mean, big
The
steals.
All-Star one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure. I know that you are right about that. But I was always like, I got the what's nice for retail, the Yeezy ones.
Oh,
Going to
Nike.
Nike Town and shit.
I mean,
Chicago.
and that's why like the steals is so tricky because like I do love the sale on top of it, right? Like if we took off, like it can't be a retail. What'd you get under retail that you like? Woo! I killed on that one. Like I hit him over the head. I know there's a couple.
Now it's a couple
that I have in my collection that I'm like
Shadow Lows.
Shadow Lows are going
for probably under 100. A bunch of Air Force Ones for under 100. Shit, down there $50 or some shit like that. Some ones that's like, oh, I know that for sure. Shit, catching Air Max Ones, like you said, I'll be catching them at the outlets, bro, for the low.
Low.
So I got one. I got me and my wife went to Chicago, and I wanted this shoe because, like I said, I like to put packs together.
Yeah.
So this was I wanted the shoe so bad, and we went to. Where were we with the tower? What's the name?
Water Tower.
Water Tower. And I had got the Animal Instinct 3s.
Oh, I love which one?
With the furs, different furs on them and stuff. Not
That's the green joint, like the Army green joints.
No, he's talking about the one that looks like the Safari.
Oh, okay.
With the different animal prints.
Yeah, animal prints. Okay.
The cheetah and
yeah.
I caught those in the
zebras
retail
and stuff.
too. I did buy.
I caught
those.
them. There was 150, I think it was.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 150.
I think I might
And
have paid a
it
bill.
was the last 11 and a half. So.
That's fire. I actually
I
loved
fuck with
one.
that. Yeah, I fuck with
loved
that.
one.
I fuck with that.
I really wanted the if we were doing packs like that. That's why I have such I'm weird about collecting. I'm happy that I'm not a completionist in that way. I've gone through phases where I've been like, I got to get the whole pack.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I was like, nigga, you got to let that go, dog. You got to let that shit go. That shit go. That's what's going to bankrupt you, right? Like, not buying all these stickers, but like, fucking around trying to be a completionist and needed every part of this.
He says it's going to bankrupt you, bro.
Because I really like the other pair from the Animal Instinct pack. From the
I
really like the I ended up.
Was it the leather? The
the skins.
Snake skins and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the one I was after.
That's back when they did,
So like that's why I'm glad that like because I got that pair. I got the same pair, the safari looking pair that you got, and it made me look for that other pair. Like, damn, I really wish I needed. I was like, I needed it. I needed it too, and I'm glad. Like, I was able to let it go. Sometimes that should be my biggest problem. I don't know about y'all, but like for me, once it get in my head,
bro.
Like,
swear to God, dog. I be thinking about it, dog. Like, oh my God, dog.
So
then go check the price. Like, see if it go down a little bit. If it hit this, I'm getting the motherfucker on the real.
I'm on it. Fact, I'm on it. So like, I be having to let shit go
because they the ones you talking about. I think they started at $225.
Dog, that was crazy. Yeah, they was
$230 or something like that.
Yeah, bro.
And I was waiting on them to go on sale.
I didn't think I would get them because they were so high.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes shit be so high that like even the sale don't make sense. You start looking at that shit like they wanted $500 for these. Like,
and then it say sale next to it.
These are never gonna happen.
Who's in marketing for this?
Sometimes that actually is one of my favorite things that happen where the shoe gets so expensive that I can just forget about it. Like, that's what happened to the collabs. Like niggas started getting all into the collabs. The hype came, and all them collabs.
Now they $1,000.
I forgot about it. Fuck out my year.
Like we were just talking about the fake jellyfish have come out. I think they dropped yesterday.
Saw that.
So when we first started looking at them, they was 700. The jellyfishes were 700.
Forgot about them.
Yeah, on the reals.
I don't even know that shit exists.
But since then they have doubled, bro. They like 1,400 now, dog.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, it's over with for them, dog.
That was really my strongest gift. Is like figuring out, hey, once it hits so much,
I'm good.
This shoe doesn't exist.
Yeah, on the real, dog.
I'm so
good.
thankful I like adopted that philosophy because I was looking at like fragment ones, the blue joints.
Like those are coming out coming out next week, I think.
But they're like they're the remix, right? But like when the original frags came out. And they were like a G.
It's like, fuck them.
Yeah, well, I used to look at it, and then the price never was going down. Like maybe the price is down now.
So the shoe that you actually you fall in love with the shoe. Mm-hmm. What's the amount of that you be like, I'm not in love with it no more?
It's usually 500. Anything over 500.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
too. I say 520. Mm-hmm. I put the 20
once it hit that 500, it's
520.
I'll wait, bro.
Yeah,
usually 500.
Maybe one day they'll come back down and shit.
Even 500 is a tall
that's a lot, bro.
It is.
I have to really love that shoe, bro.
That's a lot,
especially for me because I buy so much on sale. That might be 8 pairs of shoes.
For
real. Like that's how I'm giving it up.
I think the last shoe that I went way over retail
so fast, dog.
The Cherry 11s. And I'm a red's my favorite color.
That's the lows, right? We talking about the lows.
No, the high ones.
What's the high? Wait, the cherry leather? Is that the all red? I'm
no,
bad with this.
They had the
red patent leather.
Red patent leather.
White and reds? Mm-hmm. Dang. See, it's been a minute since I collected 11. So
they just dropped a picture of the Carolina ones.
Are those highs?
Yeah.
Highs. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I paid well over too much for what the shoe or shit.
The double?
But I just wanted.
That's the baby blue one.
Oh damn, those are dope too.
Yeah.
Those are dope too.
Yeah. Did you see that the vape pack that they just vaping Adidas? Mm-hmm. The 3 pair. Mm-hmm. I might get one. Mm-hmm. I might get the runner looking one and shit. That's what I was looking at.
Sometimes they be catching me. I don't know what it is. Vape. Whenever Bape and Adidas collab and they do a collab on one of their like,
that's what I'm saying. That's the one I
classic models.
Yeah,
they always do this shit where they do like one side is the Adidas sign and the other side is the Bape
side.
That's nice too.
I be wishing the Bape shit was on the outside and
then
the Adidas shit was on the inside. And it never happens like that. Like they tend to do it like Once here, Adidas here, and it never works.
I think I bought the shell
mind.
toes, the fatigue ones, and they did that, and I was like,
They be hard.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them be hard.
Yeah.
It just be that. No, I'm just like, nah, I can't really rock with this.
You're a real babe guy. Yeah.
I'm a fan, man. Because like, once again, like, so many of my hobbies have come from like collecting sneakers and culture in that way, and I think even just the way I dress comes from like
culture,
but also just growing up, like the time period that I grew up in. Like I've never like bought no Amiri or no shit like that, and it's not that it's not dope. I think that I'm a person who's like obsessed with us, like certain brands at a certain time, and I never wanted to go out of it.
Yeah.
Right? So like I still buy Bape because Bape was the coolest shit.
No, it still is cool. It still is cool right now.
But it comes in waves. Right? Like, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not so cool in culture. But it's one of the brands that is like, oh, this dude probably is into kicks or into streetwear in that way forever. Like it's just it kind of means that forever. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's cool. And then I have like all these like me not letting it go. I have like all these pieces that just mean a lot at a certain time, right? Or like, I remember Wayne wearing this jacket. I remember this. I remember that. Yeah. I wanted to have that. So like, I'll get a piece, an homage piece, because of that.
Yeah, you've gotten my friend into that stuff. Quincy.
For sure, that's my man.
Yeah, you got Quincy into that shit now. He just talked about Cut and Sew Supreme and shit.
Okay.
So now that's, I guess that's his name now.
Hey, I have turned so many people.
Like he didn't like. I don't know if he knew the difference and stuff, but yeah, I'm glad that you. I've been trying to get him into streetwear and stuff like that.
Well, it's like, it's gonna sound weird, right? But I think people who want to like dive into it that are later in their years, right? Like maybe 35 and up, and are like, yo, I really like the way you dress, but I don't want to dress like a kid. Sometimes I'll say like, I think my style actually needs a lot of maturation. Like this year, one of my goals is to buy less streetwear and to buy more just like adult wear,
like adult pieces.
Adult pieces, yeah. And one of the things that like helps if you're like me and you're trying to get out of it is like Supreme does make more adult stuff. Yeah. And it is on the cut and sew stuff. It is on the cut and sew line. And it's usually better quality, but it's less like graphic intensive.
Yeah, it's just more simple.
It's more simple. But then it's like your man see it and they be like, oh, that's still Supreme.
Because I think he had the one with the small, smaller embroidery patch on there and shit. Yeah.
I come from where I come from. So it's like it's that
and sometimes your exterior defines you. And that's just who you are. And sometimes I want people.
But Quincy he is a graphic tee. He comes from graphic tee. You know what I'm saying?
He come from the graphic.
So for him to upgrade to, you know what I'm saying, is good. I'm happy for him.
I love that for him.
On the real, I always make fun of him like, oh, you got some free on. I make fun of him, but I am happy for him. Yeah, he's come a long way as far as when I met him, the stuff that he's worn to what he wears now.
Dog, now when I see
him trying to figure himself out.
He don't have many misses.
He's figured out himself. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah,
he's really every time I see him.
And I give that credit to you. You and Sam, bro.
Nah, I give it to y'all because
I had him in H&M Henleys and shit like that. And he upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I think his upgrade comes from just where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? In his life and where he's at as far as location. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been in Chicago, so you know what I'm saying? Having that unique clothes and stuff like that there, and then being in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, with all the stuff and that's there and stuff. So
off camera, I was talking to you guys before the pod about how much I love the pod because you guys have brought the Milwaukee people. And like
appreciate
Milwaukee
that,
culture
man.
and style means a lot to me.
No,
it's like
bro. I think people don't understand like our role and stuff like that, fam. As far as putting stuff together and fits and
Milwaukee is largely influential on even if I wear brands that maybe are not like located here or as easily accessible here, coming from Milwaukee is what gave me the desire to want to put it on.
Yeah.
And I still have like people that I would call like my OGs that were just like iconic, stylish people, and that I met them strictly from fashion, from style. I met them strictly from style.
Like I remember that we had it was a big fashion like scene a while ago. Like people were doing a bunch of like fashion shows. Like I remember
that still happens.
Yeah,
that still happens.
Like I remember they did one at the art museum, bro. Like a black fashion show at the art museum, bro. Like,
I see, like, and even that might be too much. I remember the high school and street style.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I come from like, yo, what is on when you in the club like that? Like what did they have on? What were those shoes?
Yeah, we
like,
speak about the club scene a lot on here, fam.
I love that. I love
about
that.
the business casual.
I mean, I come from pre that though. Yeah. That was a nasty era. I saw y'all talking about that. That was a nasty era. But I mean, I remember. Because I also remember the clubs like not letting you in with sneakers. Right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The discrimination era. So it's like you got to throw the
bullshit on.
Yeah, you couldn't. Even, they would just ban you off the Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey nigga, we don't allow no Nike. Like, yo,
no sportswear, nigga. Right. No sportswear at all, man. Nigga.
I remember that, but I also remember the spots that they would let you in with it on, and then when you got it on, it's like, nah, this is fly. Like,
Yeah.
What were they wearing? And some of it goes back to high school, right? Like high school is so defining, but Milwaukee does a good job, especially when we were growing up. Of like,
oh my god, we used to kill that shit.
Making that
Tommy
shit.
and Nautica and Polo and all that stuff, dog.
That's where the bug came, right? And for
Are you still a polo guy? Heavy polo guy?
I still have a lot of polo, bro. Like I still have pieces. It's crazy to me that polo became uncwear.
Yeah,
that shit is wild. Like, I just took a polo bear sweater out of my car. My baby had it on. Like I bought my baby a polo bear sweater, and I bought it because when you take
bear shit, that was the elite.
Like. Hey, in 20 years when you see this picture,
the bear shit was elite at one point, bro.
Yeah, when you put that, like, when you look up how much the bear sweaters cost, like, yo, my daddy had me in that as a baby. I hope that you appreciate it. Like, I hope it means something to you. And, I'm still doing that. Like, polo, not uncwear.
No, it's not to me either.
Especially the really good piece. I was just looking at the Japanorak released, like, a couple weeks ago. It's I think maybe, like, within the last 2 weeks, and it's like a polo archive piece that like it's just an anorak. It says Japan on it. But I mean they go for a good bit of money. Like, that's something I still check. I fucking chase it down.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I give it up. Like I love stuff like that.
I know you do, dog.
I'm nerdy, so like I'm nerdy about a lot of things. I'm really nerdy
about culture,
about culture,
your shoes and clothes and stuff like that. And that's why you know what I'm saying. I definitely had you in mind when I know you had a lot going on, so that's why I ain't even approach you about it, bro. I ain't even approach you about like, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, damn, let me be in the top 20. Let me at least get in this motherfucking dog.
I had you in mind in the inception of it, bro, but I know you had a lot going on when we started and stuff. Like, I don't even want to put an extra burden on this nigga, so I just didn't even say nothing about it. But
Dude will tell you the last couple times we've talked, he's been like, hey, I got to have you on. I was like, I want to be on the shoe.
But this is the one I've been telling him about.
I just had to make
even this week when I was like, he's like, no, I'm trying to be on the show. I'm like, no, that's the one I want you to come up for.
I want to be on the show. I know I got to catch niggas up on my life. My life is crazy, but like, I want to make sure that I get in, and I wanted to be on the early side. I also think it's cool that you guys are like kind of archiving. Like some of the older like style cats who've been doing this, but also just like where there is a scene here and like some of the history, like all the stories, all of that. Like I want people to come back and to look at it and then be like, oh, this is a part of just like not only Milwaukee culture, but like I think fashion and culture are intertwined. Right. Mm-hmm. So like part of Milwaukee culture is the fashion.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And capturing that and having pieces that you can look back on and be like, oh, bro, this is what it was.
Like, because I got some young niggas that I'm gonna tap in with.
I think it's important too, because I want to know what their shit is, right? Like, what
I want to see.
Yeah, I got some young guys. I'm gonna hit them up and see if they can come pull up and shit. But yeah, bro, I just think you know what I'm saying. I think Milwaukee as far as fashion and sneakers. Like it's a bunch of sneaker collectors that I'm definitely gonna get in as the episodes go and shit, trying to get them in and stuff. But I think it's just untapped and unseen, dog. Cause I remember when that shit was big. Like when people was doing the conventions here, like the groups on Facebook and stuff like that. So
having been older than that, like predating all of that, one of the things that I think is special about Milwaukee is we only have a couple of outlets to get the kicks, right? Like Playmakers is still the best.
Yeah.
They still
Number
have the
one.
best Nike account in the city.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Moda is probably like the right behind them in terms of like
stuff you could get.
Yeah, like what type of account. So for there to only be like really 2 outlets to get shit that might just kind of limited, right? Hey, if they hit Milwaukee, they out there. They out there. Right? And to still be able to see the shit that I see,
bro.
It speaks to like.
I think us being so close to Chicago, niggas will take the drive.
Niggas will take the drive, right?
Too.
Like niggas do that, but like everybody don't do that.
No,
right? Like everybody don't do that, and like yo, if it's 100 miles away, it's outside the radius. Right? Like I already speak to like how little work I'm trying to put in right now. But the shit that I see. It either comes from like really putting in work, like putting in the groundwork, going to Chicago, hunting it down, making a connect, making a friend, getting a friend to do the shit for you.
Yeah, and sending it to you.
And send it to
Word
you.
to him. He doing that. He does that a lot.
Or paying, right? Or the other way is paying.
Just
Right now, you
yeah.
got to pay for the bot.
Yeah.
And, you know, it costs. It costs. It is what it is. But like that ain't stopped us. Right?
No,
Like, that hasn't
you
stopped
right about
people
that.
from getting into their shit, getting their shit off, getting super fly. I love that y'all got BO as a part of this. Like, he's somebody I've been watching since the
shout out to
Playmaker.
B.O. Oh, no.
I don't even know. Like me and BO, like are like we've had very few in person conversations or like times where we've even been in the same room, but we know each other well from this.
From
like that,
sneakers,
and that, like that's really part of Milwaukee as well. Like you can know a nigga just
from
the
shoes,
fashion, just from that shit. Like, nah,
I remember at one point that's what I was dooch with the shoes and shit. At one point, at one point in my life, probably like 10 years ago. But
I knew you from that before this.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I knew you from that before.
That's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that. So that's crazy, dog. I would love. We're gonna definitely have you back on, fam.
Thanks, man. I would love to see. Have you guys had Loud on here yet?
Nope, that's another person. No, that's another person that I'm definitely gonna tap in with because that's my nigga, bro.
That's my nigga too.
I just gotta find a smoke friendly environment for that nigga. That nigga
Yo, Loud, you make it tough, dog.
because he's gonna want to smoke, bro.
I gotta be here for an hour
and I can't smoke. Oh hell no, bro.
Nigga,
That could be another travel.
But he's done it. But he has done it. But I'm not because he has done it before.
Another traveling pod.
No, we could definitely do. We pull up on him.
Okay.
I'm sure he'd probably let us pull up at his crib and shit and do it and shit.
Yeah, I mean, just
his crib was a store at one point. Like it's like his crib is really like a gallery, low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The last time I was there, he had plenty loud, special loud pieces and all kind of stuff.
From
I just seen
what he posted, it kind of looks like how Knox shit look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In his house, though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he had the basketball shit that you shoot.
Yeah, with the what's the name?
Yeah, bro, I promise you, bro. He had all this shit in his house, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Just a place where he's comfortable at.
As a Milwaukeean, I can even say that because there's a lot of people I've like looked up to in that, and a lot of me have very different styles. Right?
Yeah, no,
very different styles. But I do respect what he has to say on fashion
For sure.
Milwaukee, for
No,
sure.
for sure.
I have to give him his flowers. There's
For
a bunch
sure.
of people I
No,
can give
for
flowers
sure.
to, man.
Yeah.
But like he is somebody that I do have to give
No,
flowers to.
no, that's a goddamn fact, though. Shout out to Loud Pack, though. That's my nigga, bro. And I gotta make that hat for him. Every time you see me, ask me about the red. That's a red snap or a red.
You can ask him for shit, but like, look at you ain't even. I gotta come and not smoke.
Every time I see him, like, bro, and it's fucked up because I have the hat on every time he see me. Yeah, he be like, bro, you just look at me like, fam, I've been asking for
More
fam.
reminder.
And it's fucked up because I lost that hat, bro. I don't know, bro. I've lost so many hats at airports. Like, just take it off, not paying attention, walk off and leave the motherfucker. Like, so I done definitely lost a bunch of snapbacks, black ones, red ones, So if y'all got them playing,
I think that I always say this, right? Like when I also like part of my weird collecting shit is I also have to have headphones. Like every
I fuck with that.
Right? I have to have headphones. So I have mad pairs of headphones, right? Like especially once like the AirPod technology became like widespread, and you could get like AirPod like quality for like
from
$20.
anything,
Everything
brand,
AirPod now, right? Like that's like what headphones are.
No,
I love that. So I have mad pairs of headphones, like a pair in the car, a pair in my desk, a pair in my bag, usually a pair in my pocket.
Yeah.
Just all around.
I'm the same way, bro.
In coats, all types of shit.
Right.
And,
I'm the same way, bro.
I have to. Like I just have to. It just helps me to like feel it.
No, I think that I mean, and that's a part of culture, bro. Like hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and music and stuff like that. It's
books,
tied in.
all the shit. I have to be able to listen to something.
Yeah,
and what I always say is when I have too many, which is I always have too many, but it makes me less careful with my shit because that's when you leave them in your pocket. Like when you only have one pair, you like, no, nigga, I can't.
This right here.
Empty. Whenever I have too many, some getting in the wash, some getting fucked up. I leave it somewhere. And like
that's crazy. I'm like that with like Carmex and shit too, bro.
Oh, for sure. Well, I think with the hats, because I'm looking at you with 10 hats in front of me, you probably just like,
But it's fucked up because I don't make them as much. Like I'm gonna try to go get some made soon and shit. I'm gonna try to go to Lids and get some made.
Sure.
Bro.
The everyday hat is also a Milwaukee staple, and I love that it's become that. Like when we look back on fashion at a period. Like this has become a Rock Nation hat for Milwaukee.
No, I fuck with that.
I fuck with that. I wish I'm.
You wish you I can't get hats.
I can't get those. Like,
I gotta make you a Scully. I'm gonna make you a Scully, dog,
or a bucket, a big bucket.
Yeah,
like.
I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find a big bucket for you, dog. I got you.
Not being able to do it, and then it's like one day you may stop or may move, and I'm gonna be tight that I like.
Can't get one.
Accessible.
I'm gonna be tight. Yeah, I think the Gruber Law Firm shirt is actually
that is, bro.
Yeah, I think that one. If you really from the mill,
yeah, you got one. You ain't got one. You ain't been at the Bucks game, nigga. You ain't caught one at the Bucks game.
You ain't been to a parade.
Anything.
There's so many ways.
You ain't been outside. That's a fact, dog.
I'm Gruber Law Firm shirtless right now. I know that there's one in my shit, and it bothers me. But I was inside for many years. I was like super inside.
On the real,
I'm gonna give me one this summer.
You have to have. I definitely got one in the tuck.
We just got one
t-shirt.
couple from the Lakers game we went to.
See,
it was.
You gotta be outside. Yeah, you gotta be outside to get one, bro.
I ain't been outside.
That's funny. Anything else you want? I know you got to go in a little bit.
I'm sorry. I got it.
No, you good, fam. You've done enough.
I appreciate
Great
y'all
story.
having me on.
Yeah, on the real.
Thank y'all for having me on, man. And anytime I can come back.
I got you. Give me your socials.
No.
Okay. So that's
the first. There we go. He said no.
Mine is Everyday Douche, DUCH. The pod is soultalk.podcast. Across the board, YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's been spamming up the YouTube and liking the clips, commenting on the clips and all that stuff. I'm gonna keep them going. I'm gonna try to do them when I do the editing for the actual episode and just knock all that stuff out for the week.
TikTok from you. I keep forgetting it.
Okay, yeah.
Love the clips. I'll repost the clip.
Yeah,
Bird Brook across the board. Everything.
Yeah. Again, Air Max Party, the Airfare, March 26th at Summer of '85. Shout out to BO. Shout out to Ladies Love Laces. That's a collab.
I guess we got to figure out a closing because we got.
Oh yeah, they got on my ass about just cutting the episode off. But I'll be trying to keep it under a certain time limit and shit because I don't be wanting to drag on.
God bless you later. Good night.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to drag on and shit. I want to keep everybody engaged. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What time it is.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, you know what I'm saying? People don't listen past a certain time anyways and shit. Like that's like a statistic unless you have a core audience and shit.
Once they know niggas is rapping, I'm turning it off. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. So I appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for all the love and appreciate you for pulling up. And we'll be back next week.
See y'all.
Peace out.
Man, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much.